Portobello Beach with Charlie Allenson Oddy, who is involved in the Porty Water Collective, and maybe you could tell me a little bit about why that was set up.
Yeah, so the Porty Water Collective, which is open for anyone to join, it came about as a result of support from Surfers Against Sewage, who are a UK-wide based lobby organisation, particularly interested in water quality, hence the name. And our first testing was dated back to 2021 of the Figgy Burn, this small and precious freshwater source that meets the sea here. And then we were testing again the year before last. And what we found that 88% of our tests contained unsafe levels of E. coli. What we know is there is what's called a CSO, a combined sewage overflow, further up the Figgy Burn, and that is the pollutant source, we believe, so far.
Yeah, so obviously you must have suspected that the Figgy Burn was a bit of a problem area.
Yeah, when we took the first test, I think the initial plan was that we tested from at the Esk actually, but I thought there might be something of a higher profile, if I'm honest, about the Figgy Burn because it passes right through Edinburgh. And I did suspect because you can plot CSOs on a map.
And it looks like a lovely spot, doesn't it? The way the stream the burn goes down into the sea there.
Yeah, it is a lovely spot. You know, unfortunately, as our tests show, though, the freshwater source isn't safe. We know that SEPA during what's called the bathing water season test further along here, just near the bottom of King's Road. Now that only gets one of their ratings called satisfactory, which is borderline poor. You know, that's a very kind of fine margin. Further down at Central Portobello, that tends to have a higher water quality. You know, I can't know for certain, but there has been some mapping work done around the source of the pollution, because clearly you've got tidal and currents and all sorts of things happening. But we'd be better, in my opinion, with the support of Porty Water Collective, but also crucially Scottish Water, SEPA and the Scottish Government, on finding out more about why and how we can change this.